The last 10 years of my tenure with the Charleston Police Department, I was our strategic planning officer. So I was responsible for bringing developing innovative projects and initiatives. And so one of the things that we had started to really look at and hear about is emotional intelligence. So began to do a little research on emotional intelligence and realize that there's an appraisal that we can have that can introspectively tell us about ourselves. And I was like, wow, I was just so intrigued by that. Some events that happened nationally that really actually spurred this really moving forward. And that one major event was the death of George Floyd. I just remember that day happening, and I was retired then, but man, I had such a feeling within me to ask the question, what can we do? What can we do to prevent that from happening again? Because a lot of that was emotionally charged, and not being able to separate the emotional brain and the emotional decisions from the rational decisions. And emotional intelligence was new. 99% of the officers had never heard of it before. And so going into the training for the first time, it was very interesting because we caught resistance. There's a lot of things in policing that are in the news that are politicized. Policing in America is being challenged like never before, and rightfully so, because lives are at stake. And unfortunately, we saw a man die before our eyes on national TV. And so those are things that we shouldn't become desensitized to. Once they receive the information, from the time that we started the class to the time that we entered the class, man, we saw light bulbs come on with every single officer. And they were just amazed of having a tool that allowed them to introspectively understand who they are and what drives our decision making. And as a result, you began to hear comments. Man, this is really going to help me as I engage with folks and help me to be more effective. The forces had dropped significantly. Officer misconducts had dropped significantly. And so we knew that this is the tool that was needed. This was the tool that many of my officers had been asking. And as a matter of fact, we knew then that everybody in this state needed to have this resource.